Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Monica, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I did a little bit of distressing on some furniture pieces. Well, I distressed my ottoman, gave it a whole new makeover, and I'm going to show you how I did that. I painted the legs and I added a drop cloth for the top. I also repainted this piece, this decor piece that I picked up at HomeGoods, and I'm going to show you how I distressed it without using sandpaper. So let's just go ahead and get right into the video, and I hope you guys all enjoy. Okay, so before I get started on the painting, I want to show you what these two pieces looked like before I did anything to them. This is an ottoman that I have had for a very long time, and I have been wanting to paint the legs forever and just give it a whole new look. I also picked up this decor piece at HomeGoods, and I will be painting that as well. So the first thing is I picked up this can of spray paint at Walmart, and it is just a satin, and it's the Rust-Oleum brand. You can probably use any brand, but I really like the trigger handle on this because it's very easy to paint with. So I just had my husband take the legs and the top part completely apart, and then I took the bottom part of this ottoman outside. As you can see, it was a little breezy, but I made it work, and I just did a couple really light layers. I want to say I did 2 to 3 coats of paint on the legs, and then here in a minute I'm going to show you how I did the distressing. Okay, so I went back and forth several times on what I should do with the top part of this ottoman, and I even thought about painting it with fabric paint because I really like the way it's tufted, but I wanted to change the top color part of this ottoman. I was just not digging the gray anymore, and I wanted to give it a lighter color. So what I did was I just took some drop cloth fabric, and yes, this was something that I had made a while ago. It was a cover to this chair that I have in here, and I took it off and I didn't want to use it on there anymore, so I'm just using what I have. So what I did was I just cut out a piece, not perfect because I will be trimming it once I staple this to the bottom, and I just used a heavy duty staple gun, and I just pulled it as tight as I can get it, and I did the opposite sides first, and then I worked my way around. And then some of the staples didn't go in all the way, so as you can see I have a little hammer, and I'm just kind of hammering those staples in so they're nice and secure. And then what I was doing with that Sharpie, I was just marking the parts where those screws will go back in once we put the ottoman back together. Okay, so now that my project is all dry, I am going to start distressing it, and I use acetone. So this is what I will be using. It's like a nail polish remover, and it's 100% pure acetone. And then I use Q-tips. You could probably use a paintbrush or even just like a cloth or something. But I did do a video a really long time ago distressing some painted candlesticks that I purchased from, I think it was the Goodwill, and it turned out super cute, and it's really easy and you don't have to worry about sanding or anything like that. So that is why I like using this method to distress furniture. Okay, so as you just saw me pour a little bit in the cap, you can pour it in a separate dish if you like, but I like to use the cap. You really don't need too much of the acetone for this project. And then I just dipped my Q-tip in the acetone to get it fully saturated, and then I just rubbed away and the paint comes right off. It's so incredibly easy. You don't have to worry about the sandpaper. And I love using this method because it does not leave any type of scratches on any of your pieces that you are trying to distress. You can obviously use a really fine grit sandpaper and the scratches will be less obvious or not even there at all, but I love using this method and it's super easy and you don't have to clean up any of the mess from the sandpaper. So here I am just finishing up this little piece that I painted as well, and I love the way it looked. I was not really digging the gold on this, and I think it turned out super cute. Okay, so here's the ottoman, and my husband's just drilling the bottom part and the top part back together, and this is what it looks like. I think it turned out so incredibly cute. I am loving the white legs. It just ties in with everything else that I have in my house. I love, love, love distressed and chippy paint, and I am all for it. It has like that farmhouse French chic feel, and I love the way the ottoman looks now that I added the drop cloth top, so it totally matches with the couch. Okay, so here's that other decor piece that I painted and distressed. And again, if you didn't hear me mention, I did purchase this at HomeGoods and I love it. I love all the detail that's on there, and with that distressed look, it just looks so pretty. And here's the before picture, and then here is what it looks like after. And then here are those candlesticks that I mentioned. I purchased these at the Goodwill and they were black, and I used that same method that I just showed you to add that distressed look to them. Well, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it gave you some ideas to add a little bit of distressing to your own pieces. Please be sure to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Make sure that you subscribe if you are new, and I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I will see you in the next one. Bye!